Ah, hello. Well, good thing that you told me. I was definitely muted and talking to nobody. I unmuted something. I don't know what I unmuted. But we're here now. We're live. We're working. So I said a welcome to the first person who joined the stream, and then I guess I don't know who it would be, but I guess it was Ben. But yeah, for Threads of Fate you only need 2. Currently it's 3 PM for me. There we go. We caught up in chat now. It's all good. It's all good. And I have a slight problem with the sun being in my eyes right now, and I don't really want to get up to close the window. Let's get this certain one done, and then I'll go close the window real quick. Or lower it a little. Just give me a second. Alright. So many things to do. So many things I want to do. So I'm going to do my dailies, and then we'll run off and do some mechanic bosses. That's what I wanted to do. We need some money for the star forcing events. We also want to get to 275. So many things I want to do. But 275 is going to take me ages. Getting there eventually. But yeah, how is everybody? How are you guys doing? What is the next Star Forcing event and when is it? I think the next one is a 5, 10, 15 in like 3 weeks. Still quite a ways away for the Star Forcing event. So we're gonna probably have a lot of money for it. Ideally, because it's 3 weeks away, I probably have maybe 40, 50 bill? If I make 10 bill a week, might have 40 by the time we come to the event. Roughly, give or take. Not sure. I mean, having 30 bill going into a 5, 10, 15 feels pretty good. That's a lot of money to go through. You could probably make some pretty good gains with it. So a source drop and lost blink, almost cried. That's rough, man. Sounds like you gotta get stronger so you can solo V healer. Can't lose blink if you're not blinking with anybody, right? That should be the motivation to be able to solo. I don't think I've ever lost a blink because nothing ever drops in a party for me. I don't think I've ever seen any pitch boss drop in a party boss for me. We still blink anyway. I don't think I win very often either, to be quite honest. You have the double damage Wild Hunter is weak? Is that a challenge? Am I making a Wild Hunter next? I'm actually making a Wild Hunter bossing me. We'll see how it goes. I've never played one before, other than to trade it to 200. I think most classes are probably fine though. Might just be some practice needed. Alright. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to pop a 30-minute coupon. Well, Do I do a 30-minute? Meh. I kinda don't wanna do 30 minutes of training at the moment. Do I train? Or do I just do my dailies? I feel like I see this person here all the time. Whenever I do my dailies around this time. Hello, welcome to the stream. Old school? Yeah, I really like the hat, if that's what you're talking about. I saw it drop. I think I was trying to get familiar cards, and I was killing some of the low-level mobs, and it dropped this hat, and I was just thinking to myself, I kind of want to wear this hat. And I regret nothing. It looks great. It's very nostalgic. Same with the weapon. I'm a big fan of using like the beginner weapon as a transmog, or as an anvil, I suppose. Hello, Berto. Maybe I'll just do my 3000 mobs and go onto the mech. And then I'll decide whether or not I want to train after. Yeah, but we're just chilling, just doing some dailies now. And then run some weeklies. And then prep some more characters if we can. I'll probably try to work on my Lin. I need to grab some stuff on it. It's probably strong enough to do some of the bosses. I want to try to get some of the gear on it, like the boss accessories and things. Slowly gearing up a bunch of boss characters. Pretty low level. I think you're swapping to Hyperion. I think if you're in a reboot server already, like if you're already in Kronos, probably I wouldn't recommend swapping over, because it's basically the same thing. If you're in regular server, then I don't really know too much about the differences, other than obviously one is a paid server, in the sense that you can progress a lot with money. But yeah, if you're in Kronos, I don't think there's much of a point swapping over to Hyperion. It's basically the same server, just one's got a lot more people than the other. I mean, technically there's already a legacy Legion block in Hyperion. But the way that I think about this like sort of legacy stuff is that unless you're at the very, very, very end game, you're not going to notice a difference. And trust me on that. Until you're in the literal, like, until you're like actually trying to race for first clears on bosses, you're not going to notice a difference. Legacy does not matter. Sure, it's an extra damage boost, but I don't think most players would ever get to the point where it would make a difference. And I'm speaking pretty genuinely about this. I've thought about it before as well. And if you're worried about this sort of damage gap, you're better off being more careful with the class you pick as opposed to worrying about legacy equipment. I feel like your class matters more than the legacy stuff. Yeah, I wouldn't worry too much about legacy items. But if you do want to have like the peace of mind that you're playing in a server with very little legacy items, I guess like in Hyperion, you only have that one Legion block. Yeah, I understand. But for the most part, I wouldn't fuss too much about it. Most players won't notice the difference anyway. feel like fams are the biggest legacy gap. At least that's something that you can gather. That's why I don't really consider fams legacy. It's not like the guys who have fams, like, didn't work for it. I mean, some people might go lucky, but I definitely farmed like hundreds and hundreds of hours to get my fams the way they are on my Cronus account. I farmed in Limina for a long ass time to get those fams. And if people want to do that too, then it's up to them. It is up to them. The one legacy thing that I wish wasn't legacy is the amount of fam slots that we have. Back when they released the fam rework, they gave us these like fam slot expanders, so you can have more cards in your inventory, so you can extract and combine them a lot easier, because you can have like 200, 300 fams in at a time. I put them on my hero, and I don't even play my hero anymore. So whenever I want to fuse and like combine fams, I only have like 100 spots, right? That's the default. It's terrible. Give me those expanders. When they farmed for a bit for Junior Bogey or whatever. I mean, those were all only epic fams. It was convenient for sure, don't get me wrong. It was very easy to do. But it's not like you can't get better than those. So I would count like the people who did it just kind of had it easy. It's like how when Golix used to drop, I think Golix used to drop different items, so some older players had like a lot of sub pendants. I think Golix used to drop sub pendants. I forget which one it was, but it wasn't the two that we had now. It's that sort of stuff. That can't really be helped. It's always that sort of stuff. But it's still in the game. It's not like you can't get better than those. You can get junior bogeys, but they're not like the same as they used to be. Oh, hello, Nick. Favorite Mapler? What the heck? Okay. Done the important dailies. Can I upgrade any of these? Yes, I can. How's things? I'm chilling. Just slowly working on my Hexa. Slowly getting things, training to 275, you know, just same old. And there we go. Finally get our arcane power thing. I won't do it just yet because I might want to put them on other things to do bosses a bit easier, but we're getting there. I'm excited. Zoja has surpassed Zindel. Does your Night Lord have 6th job? Or did you stop playing when 6th job became a thing? Like, did you push your Hexa at all? Because I think, unironically, my Battle Mage might have gotten past your Night Lord depending on when you stopped playing. Like, genuinely. 6th job's pretty crazy. Okay, let's move our links across. I can put in the BT link. How much crit rate am I on? I need to change my Legion first, I think. Also, I hit AK Legion not yesterday. Feels good. Crit rate 84. Then I have Sharp Eyes 94, so I don't need Phantom Instinct. I can use the BT link. Where's the BT link? What's it called? Focus Spirit? There it is. How do you level Legion characters fast? I don't. I just use events. I only use event potions. I barely train. I don't train any character past 141. Every character that is trained past 141 is either a burning character to 200 or a mega burning to 150. That's the honest truth. Okay, I have 10 minutes left on G skill, so let's go do the other ones. Get some money. Just double EXP, MVP, and then hope that your Lynx and Legion can carry you. There really isn't any trick to getting fast training, honestly. It's just kind of getting the EXP buffs and just going for it. No, there's no tricks or secrets to it. Oh. Just takes some time, but eventually you get to 141. Then you don't have to worry about it anymore. Okay, let's do Magnus. I'm so happy my mechanic can clear Magnus without having to hassle about it. One bursting Magnus is such a nice spot for mules, because Magnus is such a pain in the ass. Most of the other bosses you can kind of wing, but Magnus is just annoying. Yeah, I'm really happy with how the mech turned out. Just needs to level up, but I haven't really been training it or doing its dailies. The only regret is just not really training this character, but I really want to get Black Mage done first before I get too stuck in on this character. This character's a bit of a side one anyway. How do you get this unit damage skin? You can get it from this event. If you do like some of the mini games, you can get these blue gem coins, this maple candy currency, and you can trade it in for the unit damage skin. Costs like 700. Is there a reason we chose Mechanic Bossing Wheel? It is a resistance character, so I can use pets in the cash shop, which is nice. But also it's a nice farming character as well. So when I do farm with this character, it'll be very, very lazy. It also, yeah, but mostly because it's a resistance character. So then when I do put the vac pet on this character, I don't have to wait for cash transfer. And it seems reasonably strong. Reasonably strong. What's the Legion block for this anyway? It's like buff duration. Buff duration's not bad. Can't go wrong with a little bit of extra buff duration. But the Legion block was just a bonus. It definitely wasn't like a main part. Main part of the decision. Hello, Johnny. Didn't get the bind off. But yeah, mostly for the fact that it has really nice farming resistance character, so I can move Vac Pet. Those were the main two decisions. And I've never played Mechanic before, so it's kind of cool playing a class that I've never played before. Very happy how it turned out. When is Vac Pet coming back? It's probably coming back, I want to say like within a month. It's been like almost 6 months since they did Vac Pet, so it's probably soon. That's my guess. What drop equipment did you get from Seavel? It's probably his hat. It's either a normal hat or a lucky hat. We'll have a look in a second. I'm assuming you're talking about the hat, right? Yeah, it's just his hat. But you have a chance of getting his lucky hat, which I think I have on this character somewhere as well. I'll show it in a second. Been following the channel for a while, glad to catch a stream. Oh, glad that you're here. Welcome, welcome. From the Root Abyss bosses, you have a chance of getting a lucky hat, which looks like this. It looks basically the same, but yeah, it's considered a lucky hat, and it lets you do some kind of funny stuff with it. Those are the two main drops. How's second mastery for Battle Mage? I think it's fine. It's one of the weaker ones, but it does look like it at least useful. It buffs Aura Scythe and Final Blow? I think that's what it buffs. I forget. It seems pretty useful. Pretty good. And I think they also buffed Battle King Bar. Or Final... What's it called? It's the Hyper skill. So that's nice. I think overall it's like not that much of an FD increase from what I could tell. But we'll just have to see. I just remember seeing some chart of the damage increase, and it didn't look too impressive for Battle Mage from what I could tell. but who knows? The skill itself isn't that strong, but the upgraded sweeping staff procs Dark Shock a lot. Oh, there you go. Yeah, that's what I remember reading. Like the upgrades for the skills themselves aren't too impressive, but I don't know about the grand scheme. Hello, Mickey. Yeah, it's good. I'm doing okay. But Clown is ruining my day. We're not asking for much. We just want to be opposite colors. I'm not asking for much. I just don't want to wait around. Cloud just wastes a lot of time. If you guys get unlucky for a bit, it's a bit of a wash. When I did it on my marksman, it wasn't too bad. But it's just a matter of waiting. Ah, here we go, finally. Coupon? Sure, we'll take that. Okay, that's CRA done. Let's go to PAP, I suppose. When he matches hats with you 10 times in a row, yeah. At that point, like, legit, how many? It's happened a few times where I'm just like, I could just die and just keep hitting it. Call it a day, not worry about it. Right. Oh, didn't mean to do that. We're getting a PAP mark on this mechanic today. What do you guys think? More CPQ for me? I don't know about that. I don't know if I'm doing CPQ on 2 characters. I barely do it on 1 character. No, we didn't do enough damage. How annoying. Just barely not enough damage. When you transpose the PAP mark, if you boom the sweet word, does it keep the stats? Yes, it will keep the transpose stats. If it didn't keep the transpose stats, you wouldn't bother. When do you suggest going for the solo CPAP? I think if you can do CVEL in like under 10 minutes, you can probably do CPAP in a reasonable amount of time. But the thing is, it is a bit of a tedious boss to stay in a long amount of time. At least they nerfed it so then it's not as bad as it used to be. It's much better now. Got a PAP mark and magic eye patch and still using a Zac face. Wait a minute. That's crazy. Surely you use the magic eye patch or PAP mark at least 16, 17. God, I hate pink beans so much. Thank you so much, Pink Bean, for making me miss everything. Yeah, I hope they just take away some of the statuses for this boss, that's all. Honestly, this boss is like perfectly fine if they just stopped giving us the lock. The skill lock. Are you gonna hyperburn this one? Undecided. I don't know what I'm gonna hyperburn yet. Currently undecided. Go Mihail. Oh, come on. What is this? Damage reflect on 0.2. Do I have any skills that go to damage reflect? I probably do, I don't know which one though. You second main Mihail, what the heck? What happened to your Dawn Warrior Nightwalker? I can't believe you ditched them for Mihail. Hyperburn Wild Hunter good? Yeah, sure. They're both dead, you're living your AB? What? You had an AB? I didn't even know you had an AB. That's crazy. CLP farm in 2017. You know what? That doesn't surprise me that you have one now. Maybe I was more surprised that you were living one as opposed to having one. That's crazy. No, in all seriousness though, Jelly, like, you can pretty much pick most classes and you wouldn't feel too bad, like, maining it. Again, you probably won't notice truly if a class is good or bad until you, like, finish your gear. And once you're, like, full 22 everything, then you might notice something. I think until then, I think most players probably won't notice the difference of, like, what classes are good or bad. Wild Hunter kind of whack in bossing. Look, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter if they enjoy the class. I don't like to discourage people playing classes that are like not popular or like aren't considered like top tier classes. I'm not too sure about a lot of classes. I'll just tell people just play whatever. Okay, I learned this time. I put it far away from the... I put it in such a bad spot. I put it far away from the ladder, but it's lined up perfectly with the laser. Oh no. Okay, okay. It's not as bad as I thought it was. It's not really about meta chasing either. I just don't want people to like get discouraged from playing classes they think are interesting or fun just because people are like, nah, this class is bad. It's like there's always going to be classes better than others. Why? There's no difference. Just pick something that looks fun. Doesn't matter. I don't know too much about Kayn, but I will say though that Corsair has like very comfortable training. That class is really nice to train. Once it gets like a little bit more funded, you definitely have to put a lot of nodes into it. Does have a lot of nodes that it needs for it to be good. Yeah, I think Jelly is from MC. I think they called it a captain in an earlier stream, and I was like, I know exactly what you're talking about, but I think it's called captain there. That's what it's called in KMS2, right? Captain. Yeah, Viper, Buck. Yeah. I'm surprised that it uses the Korean names as opposed to the English names for MC. It's kind of funny. Hello, JH. Getting bopped around by these pieces of debris. Yeah, MC kind of made some pretty questionable decisions. Have you seen the new cash item that turns you into a pet? It's pretty funny. It seems like a funny item to put in the game. They should do that more often. I will say that playing this class making my hand kind of tired. Holding down this one key for Hurricane. My fingers aren't what they used to be. My burst is coming up roughly soon though. You needed 250 for buff duration? Oh yeah, that's right. Just mage things, hey. Gotta get a foot pedal for Hurricane classes? Doesn't sound like a bad idea, I'll be honest. More buff duration is good though. Surely you can't be worse having more buff duration, right? Increase your AB link. AB link is just free damage though. Doesn't matter. Got an MVP here. Did I get a Soul Enchanter at all? I have not seen a Soul Enchanter yet. Pinot is going to be miserable. Do I even want to go do Pinot without a soul? Guys, how do I get Soul Enchanters easily? That doesn't involve me doing dojo. Anyone know? Pinot and Mech isn't bad. It's pretty slow still. It's not great. It's not great. Farm E-bosses. That's crazy. One every 5 minutes doesn't seem too bad. Sounds pretty promising. Is it too late to go GMS now? Nah, I wouldn't say so. Dreamer is a good time to get into it too. The next update's pretty good. How do I float? Oh, that was a mistake. I just realized I didn't have rolled the dice on for a lot of the fight. You can wait for Hyperburn to make your main, but you can definitely still play now and grab a lot of the other stuff. The event's still pretty good. There's a lot of rewards in this event too. Make your link skills and stuff. But yeah, Exilec, and depending on what you want for it, it can be pretty expensive. Oh. The moment I jumped, I was like, yep, I'm dead. Can I cleanse? Nope. It's alright, I didn't want to cleanse anyway. Oh, good. Not sure of my burst hit, but it's fine. Okay, so just don't go straight towards me. Thank you. Oh, I thought I finished cleansing. Whoops. Do you play with the foot pedal? I would love to play with the foot pedal right now. I don't like holding down this hurricane key. It's a little bit annoying. Oh, wrong way. So it's fine. It's fine. Oh, I didn't duck. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think I'm spawning a sword. You know what? I'm just gonna die. That way I don't spawn a sword. Resistance Link, save me. ADT. Oh no. quick before the ball gets here. It's over, the ball's here. Wow, this thing does like 2% by itself off cooldown. I want to die. Well, I didn't think I'd die like that, but sure. Oh man, because I died, my missile thing didn't go off. I'm just running it down in Davian, guys. I don't want to be in this fight anymore. God. I'm gonna die out of Davian, guys. This is so doomed. It's fine. It's fine. This is a casual clear for normal Damien, you know? We don't want to be in here for long, so we just run it down. Quick tip, avoid the exploding floor. It's true. God, I get really impatient with Damien. A lot of my Damien clears are actually on like 2 or 3 lives. If you look in like my Battle Mage series at like random points, I would clear like Lotus, 0 deaths, like hard Lotus, 0 deaths, and then in hard Damien I would have like 1 or 2 lives. Because I just get impatient and just run at it over and over again. Doesn't that missile sound get annoying? Yeah, you kind of start to ignore it. You just want to greed damage to Damien. And you know you have 10 lives, so you don't care. It's like, I don't care if I die. It's like, whatever. No, Damien. No, Akechi. Come back, please. Worst part of mechanic right there, when the boss just jumps out of your burst. And this boss, you can't even bind, because you bind, and then he just goes damage reflect. Why? Why did I give this boss randomly damage reflect as a mechanic? Just why? I'm glad that I can clear this boss sort of fast though. I hated slow clearing this boss. What aspects of classes do you personally find yourself drawn to? I have a tendency to pick classes that are unpopular. Or that are just weak. I find fun in clearing content on classes that aren't that popular. Especially the ones that rewards good mechanics. I think that's why I really like Battle Mage, is because you can really abuse the mobility of that class in fights, and it lets you really bring out a lot of damage. That's why I really liked Jet, because Jet didn't have any like real survivability tools, but it was a Hurricane class. So then you could maintain your damage, and it's just a matter of dodging everything while doing damage. Yeah, that's what I like to do. I mean, I think when I did pick BAM, it was relatively unpopular. I didn't see any content about BAM. I knew nothing about that class. And then suddenly 6 Job came out, and then people were like, hey, look, BAM's a class. That was roughly when I found out about it. I just happened to pick it because I was just like, I've never played this. Who plays Battle Mage? Yeah, I know they're a support, but that's about it. BAM definitely felt like it picked up popularity post 6 Job. It felt like that. Because when I made my Battle Mage, I felt like a lot of other people started making like support classes in general. Like Bishops, Battle Mages, Blaze Wizards suddenly got like a lot more popular. Do you think next KMS update will be a new class or a third mastery? It's hard to say. I feel like making a new class right now for them would be pretty insane. Because did they already like recently release one? What was the most recent one? Kali. That wasn't too long ago. This mechanic was made before the 6-6 thing was announced. I had already geared this mechanic with like the standard 5-set Abso, 3-set CRA. Okay, so those are the main bosses done. Actually, I should probably do Pinot as well. This is gonna take a while. I don't really want to do Pinot. I don't have a soul. I'll do Golix. I haven't done Golix in a long time on this character. So the warriors, it's based on like what class you're playing. Different classes will have different sets of warriors that are tankier for whatever reason. Oh no. Favorite explorer class? That's a hard one to pick. Out of all the ones that I've played, I think my favorite one's probably Marksman. Conceptually though, probably Pathfinder. If I could have picked Jet, I would have. But the Jet's long gone. How long does editing a video take? It depends on what the video is. The gear video one actually took quite a long time because it was just a lot of like pictures and stuff like that. It just takes a while to put together. But when I do my progression videos, the editing itself probably doesn't take more than like an hour. The hard part is like recording enough content to put together into a video. Yeah, it definitely depends on what kind of content I'm making and what's in the videos. Use a hyperskill as an iframe? I don't know where I put that on my key binding. Okay, I found it. It's on page down. Like this one? You can tell I'm not used to playing with iframes. You want a Phantom series so then you can follow along? Maybe in the future. I do like Phantom. Phantom's a very interesting class. You feel like normally Warriors and Thieves are most popular, but I seem to gravitate the others. It's because you like unpopular classes. I've played all the Warriors, with the exception of Dark Knight, all the way up to a bossing mule. And I think that hero is very linear, and Paladin is kind of boring in my opinion. Look at that. Clean 0 items. We got 30 coins. Not bad. Yeah. I think out of all the Warriors, I probably would have enjoyed Dark Knight the most. At least that it felt like plays sort of interesting. Sort of. But I haven't really got that much experience on that class. Whereas for Hero and Paladin, they're pretty straightforward. Wasn't too interested in it. I think Buccaneer falls into the similar category. And I think I would probably classify Dual Blade and Night Lord in that spot as well, where it's like very straightforward. Bowmaster as well. Marksman was a little bit different for me because it is very straightforward, but something really satisfying about its burst. Like cartridge plus split shot just hits different for me. It's very satisfying. It's like you're using a shotgun, and that's all it is. I do like Shadower conceptually, but I would never play Shadower because it's a lot of inputs. Oh, pardon me. I drank water and went down the wrong throat. I'm kind of dying. You say you play unpopular classes, you'd mess around with Blaze Wizard? I have a liberated Blaze Wizard, actually. I have a liberated Blaze Wizard. I like the class. I like Blaze Wizard. Alright, Mickey. You said Cornians, hey? Let's see, where are they? There you go. Went down the wrong throat. Wrong pipe. Alright, we're here for one reason and one reason only. We want this supposed soul thing. Soul Enchanter. Apparently these guys drop it. Because I don't want to spend too long in Pinot if I can help it. Please. Alright guys, if you guys see it, you guys gotta tell me. Because, wait, we're not even guaranteed it, hey. We might have to get a few of them. We're just gonna hope. Ooh, we get fam cards here. Alright, we'll give it a little bit of time. Let's see if the streamer luck pulls through, you know? Yeah, I'm a believer. Never know. We'll stay here for a little bit. Otherwise, we'll just go Pinot. Because the amount of time that you spend farming this probably could have cleared Pinot by now. But I can cope a little bit. Hello, thank you for the anniversary guide. You're welcome. For the second, is one line attack epic enough for the build? For the secondary, you can probably get away with like treating it as your actual like endgame secondary, unless you need a shield. It's a pretty small thing, but if you're doing it for a main, maybe hold off. Oh, we actually got one. If it's for your main, I wouldn't invest too much in it because you'll probably transition to like the better one. But for a mule, you can probably just keep it at whatever. Alright guys, we're just praying that this works. What's the chances? 30%! Please! I've never wanted to hit 15 to 16 so bad. No! We didn't hit it, boys. I think we just go Pinot. I don't want to cope for a second one just in case it never comes. I don't want to spend 20 minutes here. Okay, let's just go Pinot. Between the 5 thematic jobs, which one's your favorite and least favorite? I think my favorite... hard to say. I think I do like mages. I just find teleport to be a bit clunky. After playing Battle Mage, that is. My least favorite is probably Thief. Thematically. Do you run Lucky Hat, Fafnir weapon for episode 40 mules? That's the goal eventually. That will take a very long time because I only have one mule at the moment, which is this one. Getting to low min is kind of hard because I'm not getting carried and I'm not trading carries and stuff like that. I do have a Lumi ready. I have it all geared up and everything. The Equilibrium TP is one of the best things in MapleStory. I won't deny. Equilibrium TP is like the best feeling in the game. Battle Mage isn't that far off, but it ain't Equilibrium TP, that's for sure. Why does this take so long? When you're trying to put together Onyx Treasure Start, we're using this event CRA gear and don't have a Lucky Hat. What's the setup you recommend? If you're using the event CRA from the Hyperburn, I'd probably still use the Onyx Hat. 30% IED is a lot, but then again 30% boss damage is a lot. Both of them, it's probably comparable. If you have high IED, just use the CRA hat. If you have low IED, use the Onyx Hat until you have a Lucky Hat. How is Equilibrium TP different? It has no delay. There is no delay on that thing. That thing is just zoom. How long is Cygnus' prequest? It's been 5 years, I haven't done it. I don't think it's as long anymore. It used to be kind of long, but it's not too bad anymore. I think they shortened it. It feels like I'm pretty sure they shortened it. What about swapping the treasure cape to Onyx cape and keeping the CRA hat? You can do that as well for the time being, yeah. If you do plan on using the lucky hat though, you will swap back into the secondary. There's a lot of ways that you can like move your gear around, and I think it's good that you're thinking about like changing out the gear and stuff. A lot of it just comes down to you want to maintain the Onyx set as long as possible. That's the only thing that you care about. 30% IED is a stupid amount of IED for free. And I pressed a button that I didn't need to press. Yeah, if you are okay dropping treasure set to 5, then yeah, 100% worth it. 30% IED is crazy. Please, sir. Yep, no worries. Was it worth it, guys? I get the feeling it wasn't worth it. No Carnage treasure. Okay, there we go. On my way to GMS, who can carry me COA? I mean, it honestly doesn't take as much as you'd think to be able to party up in CRA. You'll be able to probably find a struggle party really easily. Like, if you join a guild, there will be people who have like second or third characters that are doing CRA, and you can probably ask them to party up. It wouldn't be hard to do that anymore. Okay. An easy 1.4 build. Feels pretty good. Let's put the coupons away. Let's put all this stuff away. Oh, what was that? What did I put in? I need a recipe bag. Okay, nice. Easy money. And how long did that take? About an hour, not too bad. And I'll claim this as well. Okay, nice. After clearing NRA 5 days, it should be enough, yeah. They ran to 3 guys who were fresh to MapleStory. Watching them do Vellum 5 times in a row. Yeah, you get yourself into situations if you're new to MapleStory. You think it's because like if you do C-Vel enough times, you kind of get into like the rhythm of doing the boss. But if you're new to the boss and there's just a bunch of circles everywhere, you're just gonna run into the circles. That's the truth of it, right? You're actually just gonna run into like every circle. It's like moths to a fire. I would know. I was like that too. Doesn't matter which lucky hat you get. Nah, all the lucky hats are the same. They just look different. I think if I could get any of the lucky hats, I would probably still pick the C-Vel one. personally. But yeah, I'm still trying to get like my 4 doors opened. I need to do it another 3 times after today. Yeah. But yeah, Jelly, if you're looking for these sorts of like early game bosses, just join a guild, and I think if you're polite for the most part, I think people are willing to help out. If you're polite about it, and then you don't like annoy anybody, I guess, and just not like don't be going around begging for carries, I think a lot of people will help you out. Help you pick a main: Bishop, Kayn, or Aran. You can never go wrong with Bishop. Bishop is probably the most desirable class in the game at the moment. So if you're willing to be support and are planning to do a lot of like party bossing, Bishop is like top pick. But it is boring, and its playstyle is not my preference. Especially if you do bosses solo. I don't like backloading my burst, because a lot of your damage you have to kind of like time a lot of your buffs, because they get stronger over time. I didn't like backloading my burst at all. I don't know too much about Kayn and Aran, but I think both those classes are like pretty combo heavy, which makes them pretty interesting. It's a lot of buttons to press, from my understanding, right? Infinity timing? Yeah, exactly. Kayn is mostly burst. Aran's more spammy. Oh, there you go. That's more than I can input regarding those 2 classes. I don't know too much about those classes. Let's get rid of some of this garbage. I think that's all I wanted to do on this character. Let's have a look. What did I want to work on? All these characters are all prepped. I could do Hard Magnus on my marksman. It is free money, right? Hard Magnus. Oh. It's so gross. Let's see. I could even probably try CPAP. What do you guys think? CPAP, Hard Magnus? Am I running it down on a 210 marksman? What do you guys think? Let's do a quick poll. I got Magnus and CPAP. Both are probably terrible. Both of them are probably terrible. But I'm down to clown. Money is money. We got our links in, we got our Legion on. Alright, a lot of people want to see me run it down in CPAP by the looks of it. And hello, Lady Crayon. Good to see you in the stream. This is what we're looking at. Everything is either epic 6% or rare 3%, I suppose. Nothing is unique. Yeah, this is what we're working with. Okay. Alright, the crowd has spoken. It is CPAP o'clock. Problem watching your streams that it makes me want to play. Yeah, I get what you mean. I get the same vibe with RuneScape a lot. When I watch people play RuneScape, it's like, damn, this looks like so much fun. And then I think to myself, I could never do that. I can't chop trees or do winter tot for like hundreds of hours. It's probably not hundreds of hours, but like I can't do that. Okay. This will be interesting because I don't actually know if I can actually clear it. Like, genuinely, I don't know if I have the damage to clear. I think I have it in theory. In theory, I have the damage. It's only one way to find out though, hey. Okay, this is one of these. It's gonna be one of these clears, boys. It's gonna be one of these clears. Okay, now it's genuinely a question of can I even clear it? Do I even have the damage to clear? That's the new question now. It's been about 2 minutes. It's been about 2 minutes and I've done 12%. Can I even clear it? Do I actually have the damage or am I timing out? There's no way I'm timing out of CPAP, right? Because I also have to do the little mini game. I got stunned. Okay, just in time. Got that iframe off. Because he does have 2 phases. He has 2 phases. Okay, I don't know how I lived that, I'll be honest. God, he does so much touch damage as well. so good. Okay, I can tank that. I can tank that probably. Okay, it's not hitting me. Doable, doable. This will be kind of close, I think. Oh my god, I actually died. That's unfortunate. I got grabbed while trying to jump out of the way. I died to the tick damage on the stage, actually. Very unfortunate. Do I have to use my iframe off cooldown for damage? Oh, I'm shooting through him. Attached damage is actually kind of painful. Missing out on damage because you have no cash items? True. Alright, we're doing it. Okay. Okay, now I just have to hope that I don't die to touch damage, because it's kind of painful. I guess I could have played on the platforms, but that's fine. I'm wasting a lot of time just running back and forth, I'll be honest. Try to dodge things. Then I have to play the mini game. I think that will be kind of painful as well. Whoa. Oh my god, Marksman has such bad status resist as well. Each time I get hit by those things, I do not move for so long. This is gonna be barely clearable. I can't believe I'm doing a half an hour CPAP. Was this what you guys wanted to see? Just me crying? Just go that way, CPAP. I don't want to get hit by a laser. Yeah, there's no crying yet. We're doing alright here. We're doing alright. It's looking winnable. Quite winnable. It's fine. This is for the money. Also, it means that if I can do it, that means you guys can do it too. Could have farmed more in the time, maybe. I think it's probably not even that far off. But this is kind of... It's kind of funny knowing that I can do this though. It's fine, it's fine. It's good content. I'm doing it. I'm winning. Guys, I'm winning. We don't lose these. We win these. Look how close I am to clearing. We're doing it. It's a lot of 100% I have to get rid of there. I probably actually have to clear everything. Okay. Interesting numbers they've given me. 9 should clear this one. Then we go for a 4. And then a 30. And then hopefully we find a 2. Oh, that wasn't enough. Ah, okay, that works. 2, 30, and then we go 9, 4. That should be enough. Hopefully. Never mind, I need a little bit more. Go another 9 and 4. That should be enough. Wait, we cleared it. Math. I can read a clock. Oh, I absolutely got almost scammed by that. Oh my god, that was unlucky. I tried to run out of the way. I got grabbed into it. I was so far away. Don't want to spawn in any clocks while I'm trying to block this laser. Ah, this is hella winnable. I had nothing to worry about. Oh my god, that's a lot of numbers there. 9. I think another 9 would be nice. Because I want to prio that big number over there. Actually, I got 10 and a 4. Oh no. $50? 10, 50, okay. Now we can wait outburst. Oi! What? How did it get me? Don't want to tempt fate there. Okay, you stay over there, Pap. You leave me alone. Wasn't sure if I would be able to dodge that. Okay, I have to stay away. Oh my god, I almost died there. I knew I had to block the thing, but it was hitting me for 4,000. Sure, this is PAP mark. There's a 0% chance I get a PAP mark. There's no way I get a PAP mark. We never get rewarded for things like this. This is just purely for content. Next one would never reward good hard work, right? Okay. 4. Then I can go 10, 9. That should get me one of those 2 segments? No? Okay, it's a lot of 9s I'm getting. It's just a 0. I mean, I could even just wait this out. Get some more burst time. Give me more time to get my burst back. Man, CPAP really isn't making it easy for me. Why can't I hit him? Alright, we made it to P2. Okay, now we just need to hope that he doesn't teleport us. Right when the lasers are going to collide, there's a chance he just teleports us and gets us killed. Alright, didn't do it this time. All good. Maybe I just make him face this way. It might be easier. That's better. Ah, it's free. Any believers? Any PAP mark believers? What do you guys think? Are we getting one? There's a 0 chance I'm doing CPQ if I get a PAP mark. I am not doing CPQ if I get a PAP mark. I don't care. Not on a mule. Honestly, pitch boss? This is basically pitch boss. PAP mark is basically pitch boss. How many days did it take me to transpose on my battle mage? It took me my first time. It literally first try transposed. And I didn't catch it on camera. I genuinely could not believe it when it happened. Because the first thing that came to mind was like, damn, I wasn't recording. Literally. First time. It's like 3%, yeah. It's like first try. That's a 23 star right there. First try transposed. Usually it takes like a few weeks. When I did it in Cronus, I did it like 2 or 3 different times. Once for like a pendant and twice for a monocle. And I think on average it took me like a couple of weeks to get it. Like 1 or 2 weeks. Wasted on non-pitch? Feels bad, man. Okay, CPAP, you're in a bad spot right now. I can't hit you. Alright, that's better. I can't control my RNG, it's true. Alright, Pap, you're in a really annoying spot right now. I need you to be in a spot where I can hit you. Hey, not bad though. 20-minute run. It's a lot shorter than I expected. I've definitely done, like, I've definitely done longer runs for less. At least this gives us a chance at some copium. Oh, I did not block that correctly. It's alright. Is it better to 22 than 3 line? It's better to 21 than 3 line. I don't know about 22. I feel like 22 is a waste of money. I think 22 is a waste of money and I will never be convinced otherwise. We did it! Look at the money. It was worth it all along. How much is actually this crystal? If this thing is actually... What are my rates? Let's say I make like 600 an hour. 20 minutes. So if it's like 150 to 200 mil crystal, it's probably still not that bad. 130, okay, it's a bit on the lower end. But we'll live with it. It's worth it. Not too bad, not too bad. Let's do Arcarium. Heard full 21-22 is 20% FD. I mean, there are ways to get... Look, I don't want to discourage people from going for 22, but I think after having done a full character 22 star, I can't say that I've noticed that much of a difference. I feel like I would have been happier with multiple full 21 characters rather than one full 22 character. Throughout the trash, Mage Teen, you're still killing Pap. It was a long run on this character. It's not very strong. It's not very strong. But at some point you got a 22. I mean, the only people that really need to 22 the gear are the people who are really pushing the end game content, and the people who are pushing the end game content are also doing things like double priming. I can say for sure that majority of players, and when I say majority, probably like more than 99% of players would never actually get to the point where the 22 actually makes a difference. I can promise you that. I can promise you that like 99% of players don't need to go 22, but they're doing it out of completionist sake. It is a difference. It is better. It is a gain. But again, I am in the mindset where I would prefer to have multiple strong characters as opposed to one really strong character where the difference is so marginal. Unless you're doing party content, like... Look, if you're doing Extreme Seren and like Extreme Black Mage, you're probably not like asking me this question anyway. But yeah. Just be aware that going for 22 is extremely high variance. Extremely high variance. People say, oh, it's a 50%, but you can fail a coin flip 8 times in a row. And if it costs you a lot to get to that like coin flip, you're gonna be in a bad spot. It's gonna be a rough time. Okay. I've done most of my dailies on this character. What do I need to do now? I need to probably do MPE and CPQ, but I'm kind of lazy to do both of those. Let's do Hyperion. Yeah. There's in Maple Story, you don't really need to do a lot of things that you're told. Okay, let's do Golix for the coins. Is there a better perm title than Root Abyss? If they bring back the Pink Bean event, then that would be better. But until they bring that back, probably everyone's just chilling with Root Abyss. Oh yeah. I won't go too much into like the whole thing about 21s, 22s and star forcing and stuff like that. I'm just on the side where like I know I don't need that sort of gear and I'll still clear content. For example, my battle mage is not far from clearing black mage, and I have like a bunch of 17s still. Like my arcane's a full 17. I just have 21 on some things here and there. My pots are like kinda for the most part as well. How are my familiars? Pretty mid. I've just got 30, 15, 15. And then one large drop. Got some mid healing fams as well. Are you planning on running Seren Carlos? We'll see. I can probably clear normal Seren, honestly. I wouldn't be surprised if I could clear normal Seren, but I don't really feel like there's a point. Like, there's no point in me clearing normal Seren. It doesn't drop anything except money. And it's got a 30-minute run for... how much? It's like 400 mil. Now they have to learn how to solo Seren. Are you Aussie? Yes, I am. Normal Seren, 600 mil. Maybe it's not that bad. Still worth trying. I don't know if I have the damage. Like, it's probably clearable within 30, but I'd have to like be attacking the whole time. I think it'd be a bit close. I think it'd be pretty close. More likely to die out though. The thing is, normal Seren is probably along the same lines as trying to clear Black Mage. So I feel like if I was going to learn how to clear a boss, I'd probably just run it into Black Mage as opposed to doing normal Seren. Like, I would rather put the effort into trying to do Black Mage. If I can clear Seren, I should be able to 2-burst at a P1. Should be. So many ifs. Black Mage seems easier than Seren. I think in some cases it is. He likes to clear Black Mage now. I don't know if I can clear Black Mage. I can definitely run it down. You know what? I'll humor you guys. If you guys get... If this stream, right, like within the next like 5 to 10 minutes, gets to 50 likes, I'll go attempt Black Mage. With like proper... With proper buffs and everything. Like, I'll get as much as I can and actually run into Black Mage properly. Obviously practice mode because I don't want to waste keys. But it has to be at 50. I'm not doing it any less than 50. Because it's going to be a real prep. Because I will go out of my way. The number's going up kind of fast. I'm a little bit worried now. Maybe I made a bad deal. I've actually haven't tried to do it with full buffs, like everything yet. I think theoretically I can clear. Theoretically. Well, that was fast. I don't have apples. My character's not married, so I won't be able to do that. Alright. Guess it's happening. Guess we're going to attempt Black Mage somewhat properly. Now, I will probably ask you guys to help me out a little bit here, if anyone can. I will like to get Door, and I would like to get Wild Hunter. Usually I don't go and do this, but if I'm gonna do Black Mage, I'm gonna do it, like, properly. You know I'm serious when I craft Fatal Strike. That's how you know. I don't ever craft Fatal Strike. It's so expensive. Right. Alright, we're doing this properly. I'll change the stream title. People are gonna be like, what the hell's going on here? I am currently on channel 20. What I will need to do is do Pinot first. Grab the Pinot buff. That one I definitely should do. Now, the real thing is whether or not I can make out a P1. I'm just going to be throwing myself into P1 multiple times to see if I can get out with multiple lives. I do not have max smithing. Because I didn't want to spend... I didn't want to spend money or the Grand Spell Essences until I finished my Meisters. And my Meister Ring is done, so I can actually do that now. Which is nice. I'll have to get it to Meisters. Link's Legion, Fams. Let's get some proper consumables. We've got Ursus. We can get... Guild buff. Legion Might. I have my guild skills up. I need to go get Pinot first. Do I have my soul charged? Probably not. Let's charge the soul. VIP buff candied apple? Yep. And actually, most importantly, this is the most important buff. I'm pretty sure I have enough Arcane Force. I think that's enough. Is anyone able to check this? Like, 1450 Arcane is 1.1 times on Black Mage. Does anyone know the number off the top of their head? 1450 looks right. 1470, God, I have to reset my stats again, are you kidding me? It's because I didn't put enough in this one. Am I using even the right one? Oh, it's because they have points in crit rate, that's why. How many points in crit rate do I have here? I can just take that all out, that should be all in here. Okay, so I need one more level in it. I need 11. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Fully charged soul, that's good. Let's go, quickly get Pinot's buff. Actually, I'll do that in a sec. Let's reset this. Where's my arcane power? Does it not show up here anymore? Oh, that's right there. Okay, so 1460 should be enough then. We're doing our best to grab everything. God, I wish they just made this putting hypers in so much easier, please. Why am I clicking so many times? How much is it each one? 50, so all can go to 11. Which are the most important ones? How much? What's my crit damage at? Would IED be better than 3% IED versus 4% boss? I'm gonna say 4% boss is probably slightly better. Okay, then I have some spare points. Guess I'll just put them in attack and stat. Oh, well, that's probably a... I have 20% extra crit rate from one of my bossing buffs, so it'll be fine. Let's grab Pinot real quick. And then we'll go run it down. I could die to the whale? Oh, that does not bode well. I do not have enough soul. Oh, I died. So I have no soul gauge. Whoops. I forgot about that. Surely I get enough from killing these guys, right? Copium. Surely. Yeah, nah, we're not doing that. I'll kill the whale properly. I didn't think it could kill me. Let's go get let's charge it back up. That was embarrassing. It's fine. At least the soul's easy to charge. Stupid soul gauge disappearing when you die. I could have just put my summons there and called it a day, but I decided to go up and smack it. Do I have enough yet? Okay. That should be enough. Alright, no dying. No dying this time. Alright. Okay. We're definitely going to be dying out once or twice during P1. And I won't wait for my origins to come back up because I think that'll take too long. So I'll just try every 3-minute burst. Okay, so I just need to go grab VIP and then a candied apple. And those should be all the buffs I can reasonably get. Then I'll go grab Door Wild Hunter from whoever is there. I think Mickey's there at the moment. Making him wait because I died. Whoops. Do you have house buff? I haven't even unlocked my house, actually. That's something that I never bothered to do. Maybe I should have unlocked it. I have bad memories with the house buff though. I feel like every time I've ever went to my house I crashed. Like genuinely, I think every time that I've went to my house I feel like I've crashed after like trying to leave my house. Bit of PTSD from that. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's go grab door. What else was I gonna get? VIP. I need to go get Fame buff. Or I'm coming back to Rudibus in a second. Just gonna grab this. Alright, thank you for the buffs. Let's see if we can find somebody. It's 275. Ah, of course. Channel 1. Because why not? Alright, it's time to get some practice in, I guess. The question is, how confident am I that I can just run into the actual boss? That's the real question. Is that too crazy? Like, what if I make a key right now and actually do a real run? Is that crazy? I feel like that's probably insane, right? Because I don't know if I can clear a P1. That's the thing. Like, genuinely. Yeah. Usually you pop it for P3, but the thing is, I don't know if I can even get out of P1. That's why I'm popping everything to see if I can do it. Oh shit. Oh no, I'm pressing all the wrong things. Wasn't meant to get knocked by the thing. Oh, I didn't press my AB link. That's alright. They're stacked at least. Oh, I didn't bind. Whoops. It's alright. The burst is very promising though. A little bit uncoordinated on pressing my burst correctly. But that looks pretty promising, honestly. Very promising. Like that genuinely looks like really good. Considering how scuffed that burst was, and I did about 50%, that's really, really good. The blink? Yeah, it's advanced tech. You hide in the corner and hope for the best. Don't you know? Are you a real MapleStory player if you don't abuse blink randomly like that? I need to drag black towards me if I can. Is that black? I can't tell. Oh, is that both? Oh, it is both. Oh, that's not good. That was a bit scary. I think I actually will play with TP boost in this fight though. Usually I don't play with TP boost, but playing it a bit too close, I feel. Oh, the wall! Scaries. Okay. Looking like our burst is coming up, so what I want to try to do is try to time my fatal a little bit. I kind of scuffed my original burst because I didn't have my AB link. But let's see if I can time fatal. I'm not very good at this. This is something I need to learn how to do. Oh, whoa, whoa. I just lost all. Hey, remember how I turned on TP boost? It got me killed. Because it's so far. I just teleported straight into it. Okay, that's not good. Oh, I just teleported straight into the thing. That's fine. Use the resistance link a little bit. Oh, the unbinding run. That's actually not bad. The damage is a lot better than I originally expected. Oh, I didn't get lucky blink. I'm so dead. Okay, I somehow... Oh, I'm not living that one. I don't have wheels. That's actually not bad. It's a lot better than I expected. In terms of my overall damage output, a lot better than expected. Like 80%, I probably could have had a little bit more. It looks kind of hard if I don't DPS during P1, because I was just hiding, right, just to see. But if I actually DPS during P1 might be doable. But playing to DPS is kind of hard. Because obviously it's way safer to just hide, right? But I think if I can somehow get a mini burst off, it's probably okay. Obviously much easier said than done, but... Because it's like, in that small window that I had both of them stacked on top of me during my mini burst. I did like 5%. That's actually pretty good. The VGM to the stream doesn't fit the fight. Yeah, it's whatever. We're just here for a good time. But yeah, probably doable. My initial burst was really bad. My first burst. I pressed my origin without pressing AB link. Like, that is a lot of damage gone. I probably should try to time my Fatal Strike for my Origin Burst as well. If I can time Fatal somehow, that would be way more doable, but that sounds really hard. I don't know how to time Fatal. I procced the Fatal when I was in RA, so there's a chance that I might be able to time it in this one. There's only one way to find out, right? We're just gonna try it. Oh god. Uh-oh, they're very far away from each other now. Oh. Oh no, I can't get my... I didn't press my AV link again. Oh my god. And they're not even anywhere close. Okay, so we're not doing that again. It's all a learning process. Alright. I was trying to see if I could press less things inside of it, but I feel like I need the full duration of my Aura Scythe on the inside. So what I tried to do was press all my buffs outside, including these two. But I think I need these two inside. My Aura Scythe ran out too fast. Yeah, I think these two I can press outside and then just go in. And then I need to put down Aura Scythe and Grim Harvest on the inside, and then try to place my altars as fast as I can. That was just a really scuffed burst. What I should probably try to do as well is not greed the Origin bind and just go for the standard bind. Go for the standard bind and then Origin after, because I'm trying to do it the other way around, which is probably what's ruining me. I can just keep going to practice, right? I don't have a time on practice, or like there's no limit. Is that gone already? $20 times? Oh, that's more than enough. Alright, in that case, let's do some practice then. Because I need to hit this bind properly. So I want to see if I can do it in a certain way. Because I will definitely go these two. What if I just run? Do they stack? Okay, doesn't guarantee them. Because there's a way that you can get them to stack if you're far enough. But I think I have to go a bit further. Maybe it's because I put my altars there. And then... yeah. You can blink float and they would stack. With just Aura Scythe and Grim Harvest, I can do 10% if they're bound together like that. That's actually not... that's not bad. That's a lot of damage actually, 10% on just basically auto attacking. So maybe it's worth me trying to like get some damage out during the downtime. Like when they're just stacked like this, it's probably worth trying to juice, but it's kind of hard. The black and white statues are really hard to separate. Like, if it's like this, it's probably fine. Like, if I can maintain one. Let's have a look at the damage here. I mean, but the second guy's here now, but... the damage doesn't seem too bad. If I can separate the black statue away from the white one, probably super good on DPS. Is that both of them or just one? It's when the second one comes in, that's when it starts getting kind of bad. So blink, float, and they'll stack? Let's try that. I need to see it for myself. Yeah, there's a few different ways to do it. Yeah. Which one's the most consistent way? I'll try the blink one first, just to see how I feel about it. And then they go for the stack, right? Well, I think I did it too early. But yeah, they would stack there, because the black one like instantly ran after me. Yeah, I just did it too early. Can I press buffs while I'm floating? Because I do like the idea of pressing the buffs and coming in for the bind, but both of them seem kind of hard to do. Regardless, that is. Because I used to do the run left and then do my buffs. That's what I did for my original solo on both my Jet and Corsair. That's what I used to do. But this one, it's a bit weird because I'm trying to greed out my altars, and the only video of a battle mage that I've seen that doesn't just blow up P1, he uses a Cur Ring. And I don't want to use a Cur Ring because that takes away too much damage, I think, for me. I mean, we'll just give it a shot, hey. My origin should be up soon. So I need to wait a little bit and then jump. If this is just black, this is perfect, yeah. Much better on the DPS. Problem is, both of them are there. Good old blink. Never gets old. Now, one thing that I'm considering doing is once my bind comes back up, I want to do a mini burst. And then I want to do a mini burst with bind, and then wait an extra 30 seconds for my 3-minute burst to come back up and then bind again. I don't know if my bind cooldown is 2 minutes, but if my bind cooldown is 2 minutes, I will probably do that. So 156 though, that's kind of long. Because I want to get, because I do like 10% in one burst, and that will almost secure going out of P2. But I don't know if I have enough time. 2 minutes at 24. I might consider doing that. Because if I had bind right here, I would bind on my mini burst. I think I want to try to aggro one of them. Let's just test it out. Can I get one of them to come over here? I can't tell if that's both of them. Oh, it was just black. Oh. Well, that's unfortunate. I didn't realize it was just black. I couldn't tell. But this is pretty good though. Oh, I didn't think white would hit me. Run. This is looking pretty promising for the next burst though. 40% is probably as far as I've gotten. Wrong chat? I mean, I do feel like a little bit like that. I'm kind of in pain here. I can see if I can get this burst in and see how much I can do. Might be able to get to P2. Doesn't look too bad. Looking doable. Looking doable for sure. Question is, can I live to get into P2? Because I'll probably have to try to juice up some damage. It looks kind of hard though. I need to wait for these walls to come down. It's away from my altars, which is a little bit unfortunate, but they were stacked, so I wanted to go for it. Oh no, didn't think he'd reach. Which is funny, I actually think I have the damage for it. I think if I do my P1 perfectly, it's definitely doable. Like, I'm not even joking. I think that this is 100% doable. We're just limit testing here. Because I'm trying to see how much damage in like different situations I can do. One thing, I do kind of like the idea of doing 2-minute burst. Like 2-minute on bind. But I don't have the node stones to get 24 Erda Nova. It's so expensive. What level is mine? It's currently 15 plus 5. I don't really want to craft more Erda Nova. That feels bad. Would it be better if you sack lives on lightning and wait for burst? That's what I mean, I wasn't dying while waiting for burst. Well, I shouldn't have been dying. But I don't think I have enough. I don't think I'll do enough damage off origin. It's because my burst timer is kind of long. So in the 10 seconds I have them bound, it's fine. It's as soon as they get unbound, which makes it really difficult. Once they get unbound, it's hard for me to do damage to them. I think the only way that I can probably do it is if I do my party shield really well, and then dodge the knockbacks and stay in party shield and just try to live. Because party shield stops me from getting cursed, but the thing that gets me killed is when they swipe and knock me back. That's where it gets hard. Yeah. I can probably do one more run before my G skills run out in Origin and whatnot. Thank you. I don't think I want to use EXP node stones on bind. That sounds bad. Don't worry about door. Won't worry too much about door. Because it's gonna get run down anyway. It's not gonna make a difference. I think for what I want to try to do. And the thing is, that's the problem, is that I don't know if I have the damage to get out of P4. Because I won't have G skills for that. But this is still pretty early in the event. I don't have a lot of the other event buffs. Once I have more emboss damage and ignore defense, it'll probably be a bit better. Yeah. We'll just see. I'm thinking about P4 because after P1, P2 and 3 are not going to be a problem, I think. See, that's the problem right there. If I get knocked out of my party shield, but if I stay in party shield, it's actually pretty fine. But honestly, dying is not too bad. HP dying here was actually pretty good. Yo, that wasn't bad. All things considered. That wasn't bad at all. I kind of want to HP die here, though. I don't want to get cursed death. Do you have Explorer, Warrior, and Shade Link skill? As much as I would like to have them in, I want all the damage I can possibly have. What I just did there was probably the best thing that could have happened. If I can HP die immediately to get the resistance iframe, would be ideal, because I didn't take too many curse deaths. Well, that's kind of crazy. Oh, actually, then I respawn here. Okay, now I'm scared. We managed to separate black though. I didn't think he would swipe. I should have up jumped that. Didn't think he'd swipe. That's okay. HP death will take it, not a curse death. Funnily enough, that was like actually timed. I died and then respawned with resistance to do my mini burst. That did a lot of damage, all things considered. Any reason why I have 11 levels? It's because I get 1.1 times damage to Black Mage. Okay, I need to run. Oh no, I think White's after me. If I hide in the corner, he can't see me. Oh no. Oh, I didn't mean to dash there. Actually, I have resistance iframe. Let's try to drag him here. Hey, maybe we'll see P2. Oh gosh, I need them to come back though. Oh, there's black. Oh, there's both of them. Oh no. It was both of them. I thought it was. I got excited. I thought it was just. Oh. I thought it was just one of them. Turns out it was both of them. That was scary. Oh, man. If it was just black, that would have been ideal. Oh, that's both of them. I might actually make it into P2. Wow, we actually made it P2. Hey, this means it's doable. I have no buffs remaining though. Of course, it's on my final run that I hit P2. I need to pop a green pot somehow. Oh, I couldn't see. That's fine. Oh, that's not fine. Because I'm on 1. Too busy thinking about this green pot. Oh, it's because I'm black cursed. Oopsies. Oopsies. I should have waited for FMA. Yeah, that is a thing, isn't it? Alright, we're focusing now. I have no hero's will. How do I survive this? I can't see, I can't see, I can't see. FMA's probably happening soon. Oh, wrong way. It's all good. That's a bit scary. Darkness is so bad. FMA should be soon, middle. Alright, we're going, we got it. It's going good here. It's going well. It's going okay. It's going okay. FMA's probably soon. I mean, this is just P2 things, hey. Am I expecting a non-practice clear? Probably not today. It took me a while to figure out how to even get into P2. And I don't think what I have at the moment is considered even close to consistent. If getting to P2 was consistent, I'd probably consider it a little bit more. I think my damage is a little bit jank. Like, a lot of things had to line up really nicely for me to get out of P1. Into levels, I might get some good amount of FD. I don't think that the levels will affect P1 though, right? I think it will affect P2 and 3, but not P1. Unless I'm mistaken. Please don't hit me. I'm just glad I managed to make it into P2. Just getting to P2 is pretty nice. Oh, get that ball away from me. The eyeball does so much damage. We'll need to stop getting hit by chains. Ooh, I might die here actually. Bit spicy, bit spicy. Stay away from the chains. Oh my god. I can't see anything. I can't believe I lived that. Wasn't sure if that went off. Get away from me, ball. Oh, this is not good. Oh, I did press AB link. Whoops. That's alright. Okay, P2 is not feeling too bad, honestly, in the grand scheme of things. I'm pretty happy with how P2 feels. Not getting hit by too many things here and there. So if I just like focus up, it should be okay. Try to dodge chains. I can be pretty greedy with damage too, because I can get left and right pretty fast. I put my hand down on my keyboard and I dashed forward. I went to drink water. I put my hand down on the keyboard and I pressed dash. What a way to die out. I went to grab water. And I put my hand on the keyboard and I pressed dash. Just went straight into the FMA. Oh, you can't make that up. Oh, that's funny. Oh, I have 1 life left. I thought I died out. Oh. Because I thought I double died earlier. Oh, I'm still in the fight. Oh, okay. Would have stayed dead a little bit longer then. Not exactly the smartest thing that I've done. That's for sure. Where am I? Oh my god! I thought I was blinking in the air. I went on the floor and I blinked. That's crazy. I don't know how I lived that. Is that middle? That is middle. Oh, that's not good. I don't remember what my healing aura is. Probably should have that on a closer hotkey just for this fight. Because I don't usually use it, but that mid FMA is pretty painful. Oh my god, I got White Curse. Run. Alright. I'm facing the corner in case I bump the rush button again. Can't see what it is. Oh my god, that was the luckiest thing I've ever done. My Black Curse literally just ran out as soon as I went to the right. I bumped into that falling. That was so crazy. I couldn't tell where I was. Maybe I should have went back to the right. That was pretty unfortunate. I couldn't see the floor. No. But that's overall pretty good run. Like, all things considered, pretty happy with it. You're an actual psychopath for listening to this long music while doing this. I mean, I can't tab out to change the music. But yeah. I am pretty happy with how that practice turned out. Pretty happy. If I can consistently get out of P1 without having to sack any lives or minimal amount of lives, I think it turned out pretty good when I HP deathed at the beginning of P1. Like after I do my bind origin setup, it was fine. But the problem was setting up my burst is very long. But I don't feel like it didn't feel like I had a choice. Unless I do a Cur Ring. Unless I had a Cur Ring. And then it would make things a lot easier to set up bind and stuff. But I feel like you lose too much damage with Cur Ring. Yeah, I kind of need all the damage I can get. I'm very surprised I made it out of P1. Even though it was only with 3. But, yeah. Well. There's a few things that we can get improved. We can get a few more stars. I have like, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 9 17s that can be 18 or 19, which is a lot of damage. I can still definitely get lucky on a Ozring. I can get my event buffs up as well, which would be very helpful. Once this gets a bit further, more boss damage, more ID. But yeah. Looking pretty doable. Yeah, I'm very happy with that. Like, just knowing it's within reach now. It's actually within reach. Then it's a matter of practicing it and then doing it for the real run. And having a good run in it. Because if P1 isn't too bad, you can still get kind of unlucky in P2. I managed to get kind of lucky on like at least 2 or 3 different lives in P2. Which doesn't sound too good for me. Because you don't want to get lucky in P2. You need to dodge everything in P2. I'm definitely still getting hit a lot in P2. So what I need to do is... I need a hotkey for my heal. I don't know what's a convenient hotkey for me though. The patterns were good, yeah. I had some pretty good patterns. I'd never had a pattern where I needed to will E-form. But I felt like Battle Mage has the kit to survive most patterns anyway. Like, the teleport is so broken. Like, there's very little patterns that, like, really ruin you. Yeah. I need to put my Draining Aura somewhere. I could also put this Dispel on. Actually, this is something I should have done. I should have taken off. I should have respec'd my passives technically, because I put this blue aura. Do any of you guys know if this blue aura dispels darkness? Because if it works the same way that Bishop's Dispel works, this would be actually pretty good. Then I won't be. I can like use it to get out of darkness faster, because that did get me like into weird spots. And then I'll also have Draining Aura. This will help me with surviving mid FMA, because the touch damage is kind of annoying, and if he uses the orbs on it, I think this will help me a lot to survive. I don't have the keyboard space for all these things. I mean, I can just full Black Mage. I can take off pickup and items. I don't think I'll ever use those. And I also have this control key that I just have blank. This control key is blank for very specifically for V-Healer, because I mash my alt and my two alt keys really quickly, and for some reason my alt presses right control. It should clear darkness. That's what I think too. I'll double check with the Battle Mage Discord and see what they think. I'll probably ask one of them to help me out, like VOD review what I just did today as well. Because that was just me kind of going in blind. Yeah, something. There's a lot of things that we can optimize. That was a good run though. Very happy with that. The fact that we got into P2 gives me a lot of hope, because P1's really annoying. Ideally, I'd like to get out of P1 without using my G skills, but I think that's asking for a lot. It says my keyboard settings are on UK International. I've tried changing it onto like different key settings, but it keeps defaulting back to UK International. So I've kind of just given up and I've just accepted it at this point. Yeah. Does GMS still have Lin creation rewards? I don't think it had many to begin with. Yeah, I think he gets like some fragments, but that's about it. Oh yeah. Some pretty good learning. Pretty happy with that. Lots of things to maximize on. Really want to get lucky on a star forcing event. That'd be ideal. If we had a few more stars, just we're so close to getting out of P1 consistently within 2 bursts. Assuming I do my first burst well, and then getting a clean second burst, I can probably get out in 2. And then it's just a matter of like focusing up in P2 and P3 and not dying out. P2 is a little bit more finicky because it depends a lot on the patterns. The rolling plus falling patterns are really jank sometimes. But I felt like I was pretty comfortable in P2. I never had issues with HP. Teleport's just broken in that fight, so it was fine. The damage seemed pretty good. Yeah. Overall, pretty happy with how everything turned out in that practice. And yeah. Just need a few more stars here and there, and then we're good. What is this song? Dimension Library. Ah, that's better. Very happy with that though. Oh. Well, hopefully you guys enjoyed me running it down for a few runs. That was good content. But I think that'll be it for today's stream, because I'm probably gonna chill out for a little bit. Might do some recording to maybe upload a video soon. I haven't got enough content for things I wanted to show just yet, but maybe that Black Mage video Black Mage practice might be good. And yeah, thank you all for tuning in and just supporting my channel in general. You guys have been amazing. I'll probably stream again either tomorrow or the day after. Not really sure what, but yeah, we got stuff to do. There's always things to do. If you guys want to catch my future streams, consider subscribing to the channel and whatnot. If you enjoyed the stream as well, please consider giving it a like. Helps me out quite a lot. And yeah, take care everyone. I'll see you guys next time.